What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood. We're back on the IE network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Nicki Minaj dropped her long-awaited, uh, technically it's her fifth, not technically it's not her fifth album, but this is really her fifth album, Pink Friday 2. And yesterday, like I said, I got the early version of the album. You know, when I got a chance to listen to that, it didn't have any lyrics with it or whatever. It was just a person just sending me the files so I can check the song out. Um, and on first listen, like I said, I didn't really get a chance to hear the lyrics on it, but I caught, most of them. I gave it a 7 out of 10 yesterday when I listened. So I'm gonna do a review here. I'm gonna do the main joints and tackle some of the main lyrics and of course the shots that people want to talk about and get my comment on. And you're gonna be able to hear my full review on members only. So it's 22 tracks, right? Um, Now the top of the album, the first 4 joints on the album. She starts off the album with the emotional joint, Are You Gone Already? That's got the Billie Eilish sample. So I think that was great to start off your album with a sample from Billie Eilish, who's one of the hottest pop stars right now in the world. The song is basically going through the bittersweet emotions of her child being born, but the death of her father. So even though she's happy and that her child was born, they say always say in death comes, a positive. Is always a positive. And basically she is upsets her that she'll never get a chance to meet her son never get a chance to meet his grandfather because of course we know her dad passed away. Rest in peace. But that song I really liked. You know me, I'm an emotional Scorpio anyway. I gave that a 9 out of 10. I like that song a lot. And is it your ideal song to start off your album with? Maybe not. That might be a type of song that you would end your album with. But in this situation, it worked. Right? In this situation, it worked because of the way she closed the album. So that's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. Her second song, Barbie Dangerous, which ironically is a interpolation of the Biggie Smalls song with Bone Thugs and Harmony, Notorious Thugs. I'm in dangerous. Ain't too many can bang with us. So she came out, Barbie Dangerous, right? Where she kind of interpolates the song from Notorious Thugs. Some of the standout lyrics in that, and I love her the scat rap flow on here. Like I said, Nicki is the 5 flow dynamo. She has mastered 5 different flows, and I coined her the 5 flow dynamo, and she used one of those flows on this record. Some of the standout lyrics with Chanel bags, they still swinging. Old hits, they still swinging. That's a double entendre. So about Chanel bags, they still swinging like people swing their bag. Old hits, they still swinging like people dance. Oh, this is swinging. They like the flow. They still streaming. But it's kill season. You apologize, but it's still treason. Got them steaming like dry cleaning. Move on my timing. I ain't no demon. Or, like demon time. Move on my time. And also got them steaming like dry cleaning. Like when you say somebody's steaming, that means they're mad. And of course you steam your clothes when you dry clean. So that's a nice little double. Got them steaming like dry cleaning. Move on my timing. I ain't no demon. So, demon time. Hoes words ain't got no meaning. Queen of this rap it's bohemian. You know, Queen had the song Bohemian Rhapsody, right? And then and she's a queen of this rap s. It's Bohemian. That's a nice metaphor. Their worst nightmare, they still dreaming. So basically, I'm their worst. They're still dreaming. I'm their worst nightmare. You have nightmares when you dream, and the worst thing happens is I'm still here. So that means they're still dreaming. They're still in this nightmare, and it's the worst thing that I'm. It's their worst nightmare that I'm still here. Bees Jack and I'm still queening. Um, it's Jack and I'm still queening. The Jack, you know, and the Queen, the Jack in the deck, the card deck, and the Queen. And I'm still praying you would too if you knew how these jealous bees move. First 22 by 22. I think she's talking about her first 22 million. First 22 by 22. They don't know the half till they cracked in two. They don't know the half until they're cracked in two. Like that, a half of something is, you know, if you split it down the middle. So if you're cracked into two, that's a half. And they don't know the half, meaning you don't even know half of what's going on or what I've been through or what have you. So-called beef with who? Wait, who? And that's an interpolation of Biggie when he said, so-called beef with you know who? And she said, so-called beef with who? Wait, who? Broke a couple rap ends heart in two. She could be talking about Meek Mill and Nas. She could be talking about Meek Mill and Quavo. She could be talking about, I know Meek Mill is definitely one of them. So she could be talking about Meek Mill and Nas or Meek Mill and Quavo. Now them are chat pon interviews. I mean, they're basically, now they're talking, you know, in interviews, now they're talking about her. It's clear to see they want to be me. Hit the road EXIT. My flow they BIT. Shots thrown IDC means I don't care. Go home or do it BIG. This is a big interpolation, and there's another shout out to Big. My throne they can't SIT. They can't sit on it. My crown you can't FIT. You can't fit it. I'm gonna tell you like an N told me, and that's basically what he said. I'm gonna tell you like you told me, right? So that song, I gave an 8 out of 10 for Barbie Dangerous. So she comes out the gate swinging, which I love. In the FTCU song, which I gave a 7 out of 10, this is the song that everybody was talking about on Twitter. This is I guess, the Megan Thee Stallion shot. But it starts off as a Doja Cat shot, where she says, hey, yo, I tell them that I'm the sleaze. They telling me, okay, prove it. I leave these bees on read, so now they know they boo. Now, if you remember, they were saying that her and Doja Cat text back and forth, right? And Doja Cat has her phone number, so they text back and forth. But she said, I'll leave them on read to let them know that they blew it. So now, basically, since she just leaving them on read, she's no longer responding back to her. Because you remember Doja Cat went through that little thing with her when Doja Cat went, and when Nicki had always felt as though Doja Cat wasn't genuine and that she was using her for clout. But then that whole thing when Doja Cat went and jumped on the remix with SZA, Nicki took offense to that, you know, during the time when Nicki's song was trying to get to #1. I leave them on read, let them know if they blew it. I tell them I'm moving units, my videos, they gonna view it. Spotify ain't got a lot. This is where you know she's talking about Doja Cat. Because Doja Cat's stomping ground is Spotify. And Spotify is always posting, oh, Doja Cat this, Doja Cat this, or this Spotify numbers. That's why he says Spotify ain't got a lie. They really streaming my music. I give bees the crown, they F around and lose it. You know, everybody's been talking about how Doja Cat is the new queen of rap. They F around and lose it. Nah, I am the wave. I only wave when I'm telling them bye. B. We ain't twinning, ain't fraternal or identical when I'm around. B, you know you become invisible. We're not twinning. So you know how she was trying to sound like her, and everybody says, oh, she sounds like Nicki. She reminds me of Nicki. That's what that line is about. We ain't twinning, we ain't fraternal or identical. You know how You can be twins but not look alike. That's called fraternal twins. And people saying, "Oh, she sounds like Nicki Minaj." So she's just letting her know that was a Doja Cat shot. On the second verse is where the shot at Megan came, is when she said, "I will never slippy like a Mickey, stay in your Tory lane, B, I'm not Iggy. I know that these N-words try to bang me like Chitty." There's an old movie called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which a lot of you youngins probably don't even know what she's talking about. That's an old classic movie, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. "I am such a catch N-word, throw on your mitty, throw on your mitt, your catcher's mitt, because she's such a catch." So that song I gave a 7 out of 10. Beep Beep reminded me a lot of Hard White. I gave Beep Beep a 6.5. I like the lyrics in it, but I gave it 6.5. Falling for You is what I believe is the Lotto Diss, right? I gave that song a 7 out of 10. I think the Lotto Diss is when I think that's what the picture that me giving bees slack, picture pretending and give all these bees piggyback. Their piggyback, meaning you piggybacking off of me. Picture using me and the barbs and never giving back. So basically saying that, she's, that could be me more than one person, but I believe this one, she's talking about Lotto and never giving back. Soon as they think they see the light, I turn the picture black. Ain't at the mall, but between me and them, it's a gap. The Gap store is at the mall, right? Picture saying that you the queen and knowing it's a fact. I don't know if lot. Oh, she's talking about herself. Picture saying that you the queen and knowing it's a fact. Picture my head giving wet and wavy strawberry dack. Yo, matter of fact, let me take that back before they steal that. Picture me opening the vault. B, I seal that. So I gave Phone for You a 7 out of 10. And then after that came the J. Cole song.